And so I got a question. Like this NBA shit, the bubble shit, right? So like the way this is lined up, nobody can exit, nobody can enter. All the broadcast people are there, all the media shit is there. No.
Nah.
Yeah.
So I think you can leave if you're so I think you can. You're not supposed to leave. Point blank, as you just stated, you're not supposed to leave. However, if it's like an emergency or a medical or a family emergency, because like Zion just left, Patrick Beverly just left. I don't know how the process is on like you know what I'm saying what they're gonna have to do before they can come back.
They got 48 hours in quarantine. When they come back, they got 48 hours in their hotel, and then they.
I thought it took 14 days.
Nah.
Exactly.
That's
Because if any of us want to go to like New York or some shit like that, we have to quarantine for 14 days. We better have like a hotel or some type of shelter or whatever. It's 14 days.
if you test positive, you got 14 days. But if you just come with your family, they just do one test a day, and then you can come back after 48 hours.
All right, so like
That's for the NBA.
Yeah.
but like with that model, do you think like there's a chance for like some of the superstars to test positive? Like you think like there will be like some type of unfortunate circumstance with like a LeBron or Giannis would test positive, or do you think well, it's not even a question. Like this like construct of how they operating and say they make it through the whole season without nobody, testing positive. Wouldn't this be like the ideal situation for the country to make it through this shit? And this is like, saying like this is how we want to operate.
What do you mean, like if the NFL adapted that same model?
No, I'm talking about like regular people. That's like
okay.
They're isolated in the bubble. And
okay, I see what you mean.
They make it through this shit with no problems whatsoever. Like we should be following this model. You know what I'm saying? No ins and outs. No, you know what I mean?
Yeah, just restriction.
Yeah.
But I mean, you gotta wear that ring too, right? You want to wear that ring?
Yeah, I mean that's how you like regulate people going in and out. But like that's how they can push it on you. Like these niggas did it and they made it through it by doing X, Y, Z. So why can't the whole country do X, Y, Z?
Yeah, I can see that.
Like this is like
I think it's
the version.
I think it's still gonna be like one or two players like during the playoffs is gonna catch that shit and it's gonna be all over the news. You know what I mean? Because that 14 days is crucial, especially if you're in the playoff.
Right, that's what I'm. But they can't afford to have certain stars catch that shit. So
right.
you think they might like finesse it? Because I seen somebody told me at work like she went to her primary doctor and got tested, but 2 days prior she went to like one of the rapid check jumps and got tested, and then rapid check jump said she was positive, and then the primary said she was negative. So
yeah.
Oh, this shit.
But they are saying that it's a lot of false positives out there too. So like it got people thinking they got it and they don't really get it.
And that's weird too, because like if it was the reversal way around, which so she went to the rapid and they said like negative, and then she went to her primary and said positive. I get that, but the way you just said it, that's weird.
But wouldn't make more sense if the rapid said you was positive, because they want to,
yeah,
like more people are going to the rapid than the primary, because you don't want to be in office setting, you know what I mean, with a bunch of supposedly sick people and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You just want to pull up, get your swab, keep it moving.
What's that insurance looking like though? What's that healthcare insurance look like? She might got some shitty healthcare.
It don't matter. You supposed to
get that drive-through is free.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, that free shit fuck your ass up.
But that's
that free shit will have your ass in there getting fucking
But that don't make sense in times like this. Times like this, you should be able to You know, this is
Oh, I definitely, I wholeheartedly agree with your ass. But we all as conspiracy theorists know. You know what I'm saying? They will inject
Hey,
your ass
man,
with shit.
you got to stop calling us conspiracy theorists. We got to just say we're able to think outside of the box and think for ourselves. Because I think sometimes
I definitely agree.
all right. Because I
agree.
just
yeah.
sometimes
I don't like that conspiracy theorist like name because it just
I agree.
Like a negative connotation.
Yeah, but it gives you it's a stigma with it.
even like the whole Nick Cannon shit. Viacom said this nigga was spreading conspiracy theories about like that shit, even though that shit is in every book in somebody's house,
Mhm.
Holy Bible, and they said it's a conspiracy theory. That's crazy. That's
yeah,
crazy.
that is.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But it's the powers that be though. It's the powers that be.
No, it is.
It's the powers that be that say what's conspiracy and what's not.
Right. And then people believe that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I think the NBA is like kind of like a beta version of like what's going on like moving forward.
But even still, if you think about it, and I don't want to get to that guy, and I don't want to be the person, but that's what like that's what the initial intentions of the lockdown was. It was supposed to be so that we like minimize the restrictions, minimize the actual transmission, and minimize like going out. And I know like the NBA, they're still remotely going out and participating in their day-to-day lives within a bubble circumstance, but they still have their restrictions in which they are contained. And I know they have some of the best doctors and some of the best like experts directing them. But I think that was what the initial thought was behind like us staying in the house and like
But we wasn't really doing it. We was like halfway doing it. Like people still going to Walmart, people still working in Walmart, going home.
right.
Like, wasn't like the real thing, but this seems like the real thing. So if it works, it shows that it works. But if it don't,
Didn't they snitch on somebody like last week? A couple players last week that snuck out and did some other shit. I remember Stephen A. having a segment or whatever. Didn't they snitch on somebody? A couple people that snuck out.
yeah.
No, so the people didn't sneak out. The people actually went outside. They basically went outside the bubble. They went outside the bubble to pick up whatever it was. Whether it was picking up food or what have you. And then they got like the snitch line where, like,
Yeah.
if you're not wearing
That's what he's talking about. Snitch away.
Yeah.
Snitch away. Snitch away. That's what he's
Yeah,
talking about.
if you're not wearing your mask out in public and different things like that, then I guess people are supposed to call the line. But to be completely honest, I think people inside the bubble are still gonna catch it.
Nope, they only
reason I say
killing each
this-
other.
That don't really make sense though, Al, because like this is like one like absolutely controlled environment. If they catch it, like
No, and so yes, but this is how I'll say it, because like it's still outsiders and different things that are coming in. So like right now, like everybody's coming in waves. So right now you have, and I know they're probably still gonna have like the ramped up testing and everything, but like right now nobody's supposed to be on the premises, but like the athletes and like even the reporters had to do the quarantine and everything of that sort. But right now, we're in the process where guess what? We got barbershops coming in. We got referees that are coming in, and
but they getting tested too as they come in.
yeah, they are, but at the same time, they're not going to be. I don't think so. If I'm a barber, or even if I'm a referee, well, sorry, not a barber. I mean,
We
not
got some rapid tests.
if I'm a barber coming in on the premises, like that doesn't necessarily. I don't believe that I'm going to have. Like, it's easy for. I don't even want to say it's easy. It's more acceptable or more reasonable for an NBA player to be like, all right, I gotta go out and I'm going to be in the bubble for 3 months, speaking, as opposed to a barber and be like, all right, well, I'm a barber and I gotta go into the bubble for 3 months. Like I feel like the barbers are going to have. I wonder I just wonder how that avenue is going to work. Whereas though, are they going to be coming and going? Do they have housing on site? I know it's however big the acres is, but
They got to. Like if you really control the environment, everybody got to stay there.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me. Everybody got to stay there. Nobody in, nobody out.
And then like I was thinking like even like betting conspiracy like type thing. Like if I'm a doctor or something and I got money on that shit, I'm gonna say, excuse me, Giannis, you got the shit. I need to win this fucking series.
You get that Rona.
You gotta take a seat. Let Jason Tatum get
Have a seat, baby.